The warm candlelight flickered across the crystal glasses as I observed the grand opening of saffron and sage from the kitchen doorway. My chest swelled with pride seeing every table occupied, hearing the quiet hum of delight as guests savoured our signature dishes. 3 years of planning, saving, and secret preparation had led to this exact moment. Then I saw them. David Chun, my ex-husband, strutted in with Melissa Torres, his former secretary, and now fiancée, draped on his arm. Melissa wore that red Valentino dress I'd caught them eyeing together 2 years ago, back when David was stuck at a business conference. "Can you believe the wait list?" David's voice carried across the room. 6 months. Lucky Melissa's yoga instructor knows the manager. I stayed hidden behind the kitchen door, watching Raj, my maitre d', guide them to table 7, the same number as the hotel room where I'd caught them. "Order anything you want, babe," David said, loud enough for nearby tables to hear. My ex-wife could never afford this place. She's probably at home, slurping instant ramen, worrying about rent. Melissa laughed, a sound that grated like nails on a chalkboard. "Don't be mean, David. I'm sure she's doing adequately." "Adequately?" he scoffed. "Last I heard, she was begging her sister for money. That community college hospitality degree didn't pay much. Should have listened when I told her to be realistic about her abilities." My sous chef, Tuan, touched my shoulder. "You okay, boss?" "Perfect," I said, adjusting my chef's jacket. "Send out the amuse-bouche. Let's give them a meal they'll never forget." Let me rewind. I'm Nadia Rahman, 38, former Mrs. David Chun, a devoted wife who put culinary dreams on hold to support a rising financial consultant. David always told me, "Your cooking hobby is cute, but be practical. I make enough for both of us." So I channeled my passion into dinner parties that helped him land clients. Executives would leave begging for my business cards. "Your wife is a genius," they'd tell David. "She should open a restaurant." He'd laugh it off. Everything changed the day I came home early from visiting my sick mother. David's car was there along with an unfamiliar Toyota. In our bed, in the sheets I'd picked for our anniversary. I found them. "It's not what it looks like," was his pathetic excuse. Melissa grabbed her things and fled. David tried to gaslight me, claim I was overreacting. The divorce was brutal. Hidden assets, minimal alimony. He smirked outside the courthouse. "You'll come crawling back." That night, I sat in my empty condo with a glass of wine and made a choice. I wouldn't crawl back. I would soar forward. I sold the condo, moved in with my sister temporarily, used the proceeds plus my grandmother's hidden inheritance to start over. Culinary school, night shifts, saving every penny, life experience put me ahead of classmates a decade younger. Graduated with honours. Job offer from La Bernardine. But I didn't want to work for someone else. I wanted my place. 2 years of grinding, saving, planning. Investors who remembered my dinner parties believed in me. Lease secured in the trendy Riverside district. Staff hired, many taking pay cuts to be part of something special. I registered the restaurant under Amara Hospitality Group, staying off social media. Let the food speak, invitation-only soft launch for critics and influencers. Reviews, glowing, the 6-month waitlist wasn't a stunt. It was real. Watching David and Melissa now, I made a choice. Table 7, full tasting menu, my compliments. $500 value. First course, saffron-infused scallops with microgreens and champagne foam. David, who had mocked my plating for 15 years, closed his eyes and savoured the bite. Melissa gushed, "This is incredible." Course after course arrived. Our staff, aware of the drama, offered flawless service. Other diners watched enviously. After the 7th course, Raj whispered, "Chef wants to send out a special creation." David, impressed and slightly drunk on wine, waved, "Of course, send my compliments. This ramen person is a genius." I almost laughed. He'd eaten my cooking for 15 years and never said that. The special creation, deconstructed lamb biryani, perfected during our marriage, hailed as better than his mother's. Recognition flickered in David's eyes. Impossible. His ex-wife? Never. Everything to your satisfaction? I asked, stepping out in my embroidered chef's jacket. David's wine glass slipped, shattering. Red splashed across Melissa's Valentino. Nadia, he choked out. Chef Ramon, I corrected, smiling. Welcome to Saffron and Sage. Enjoy your meal. The room quieted. Melissa's face shifted from confusion to horror. You own this place? I do. Built it from nothing. My little hobby and worthless hospitality degree finally had value. The divorce taught me lessons, keeping cards close and the freedom from someone constantly diminishing your dreams. Melissa tugged David's sleeve. We should go. Actually, I said, I have an announcement. Champagne glass in hand, I addressed the dining room. Saffron and Sage represents a dream deferred but not destroyed. To those who believed in me, thank you. To those who doubted, your disbelief fueled me. I looked directly at David. Tonight's meal for table 7 is complimentary, a 7-course reminder that the best revenge isn't served cold, it's served perfectly. Applause erupted. Someone filmed. Later, the video went viral with the caption, Chef's ex-husband who cheated with the hostess. David purple-faced. This is harassment, I'll sue. For what? I asked calmly. Providing a free $500 meal for your own underestimation of me? Go ahead. Melissa got up, wine still dripping. Let's go, David, somewhere with class. McDonald's is open late, someone shouted, and the room laughed. As they left, I called out, Your credit card was declined. Lucky real VIPs don't need deposits. Enjoy your evening. The restaurant erupted in cheers. Raj high-fived me. Worth every penny, I said. Closure has no price. The next morning, missed calls and texts flooded in. Food Network wanted an interview. Cookbook publishers reached out. The waiting list extended to a year. A week later, Melissa came alone, cap and sunglasses. I wanted to apologize, she murmured. I listened. She admitted David only values women as accessories. I smiled. Table 12 is free. Try the salmon. Congratulations on your promotion. Success suits you better than borrowed designer dresses. 6 months later, a second location opened. Cookbook hit the bestseller list. David lost clients. Karma finally plated. On the first anniversary, my team surprised me with a cake shaped like table 7. Revenge is a dish best served by Chef Ramon. I laughed. Never about revenge, rebirth. My phone buzzed. Dinner sometime, D. I deleted it, returning to my kitchen, my kingdom, my dream realized. The best revenge? Proving yourself right. Pain turned into purpose, doubt into determination, and seasoned generously with self-belief. David? Just a bitter aftertaste, washed away by the sweet satisfaction of success.